All right, and back to this. But before we start, let us go over the men we have lost. As much as I'd like to take the time to edit a video and put all their horrible demises in one video, which I may do later, we lost Carter and Cruz. They both turned thing in episode 1 when we found Pierce, who Pierce offed himself and became a boss thing. Pace and Williams were lost in action, separated from me, and did not follow because I went through a vent if I remember correctly. Collins we picked up later. He turned fighting Pierce because, well, he was a weak-ass bitch. Price somehow just ended up MIA, lost in action completely. Faraday died saving me. That was the scientist we saved after cooking a bunch of people that could have probably joined our team, but really didn't matter, so I cooked their asses. Falchek, Dixon, Fisk, Lavelle, and Temple. The five-man team. All died in the explosion. Not one entered the elevator to save their own damn lives. In amidst that group, Hawk turned into Thing and tried to betray us all, as he was one of the soldiers, if I remember. Then Powell and Reed, also MIA, separated, obviously by event or a whatever. Cohen, where we had to choose between two people who, which one be if you watch the video, was obviously the Thing. Turn Thing. Oh no, Cohen. No, Cohen wasn't the guy we saved. Cohen turned Thing. Oh, I remember who Cohen is. Cohen turned Thing. Stoles was the guy that we had a choice to make on. And he died in action. He was the one that was running to the door. I didn't quite make it back to him in time. Shit happens. Peltola was the last guy I had, and he died in the explosion and escaping from the base. These are the, well, let me count. 19 people we've lost since we've started this game. I don't know if I could bear anymore. Actually, you know what? The way this is going, I think I want to keep my extinguisher on me. So, let's continue the journey, which will most likely be the end. Not that way, though. All that juicy ammo. Oh, shit! Really? We doing it like this, bro? You know what? Screw you all. Screw you assholes. All right, I really need medical supplies, and there's a guy around this corner. I'm not stupid. All right, I'm definitely out of health. I'm screwed. Anyone else? I mean, I'm really low on health items, so I'm not caring. Guys hitting trip lines left and right. What idiots. Like, how long I gotta go through this box maze? Ha! Idiot. Alright, hold on. Ha! That's what's left of his head. That was wonderful. You guys are great at walking into bullets. Alright. Well, looks like we gotta be a prick with the sniper rifle. If I can remember how to use it. There we go. Come on, move, 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 move. Shitty ass position. Warm. Ha! Where's your last ding badass? Alright. Where's my better gun? Screw all that. They should all be downed. Guys, got any medical supplies, or am I just straight screwed? Medical supplies, asshole. Thanks for the sniper rounds, jerk. That's exactly what I wanted. Asshole. No medical supplies? You guys are jerk-offs. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just gonna run back for warmth real quick before it's too late. I would have died going around that corner. Still no health. Shit. Gonna die. Gonna die. Gonna die. Gonna die. Just made it. You know what? Where's my bazooka? Actually, no, I don't want to use my bazooka. I'm trying to save that. Do I want to risk and hope I find somebody else? I forget how much of this game is left. It's the end of that level. Oh. With no med kits. Oh, you looking sexy, Whitley. I got like half health and this is the final boss. You really doing me like this? Why are you bringing in a chop in there, Whitley? Type of wannabe epic fight we doing?
Need some help?
Yeah, no shit. I need you to circle close. Once I fire, you've got 10 seconds to get this chopper as far away as you can.
Oh, hell yeah. Now put your goddamn tentacle away, you freak. Epic boss battle. Hold the button down! Chopper fight! Guess none of those health packs mattered. Come on, Whitley! You don't know how to cope. Ugly freak. Epic boss battle! It's the journey that counts. Your red tentacle out of here, you freak. Come on. Ugly son of a bitch. No, no, put your red tentacle away. I gotta shoot those barrels? Damn red tentacle away. What I gotta do? Is this something special I gotta do here? I gotta shoot specific things? Put your red tentacle away. There we go. Maybe there was something. There we go. Screw your ass. Burn, motherfucker! What else I gotta do to you? Huh? Hey, now you dead.
Excellent timing there, pilot. Early retirement from Gen Inc.
No, not exactly. On my way back from an extended Arctic vacation.
Uh-huh. So what's your name, smartass?
McCready. R.J. McCready. U.S. Outpost North 31.
That is the end of this stream. I really just wanted to get the names and deaths of all those guys before I did it. I figure, you know, honor to the soldiers lost. But I knew I was at the end of the game last time, so figure I saved the final boss with a nice shout out to all the men lost. If I remember, Cohen was the medic that we ended up getting by just, instead of trying to save him, running all the way down the tunnel. Forget how he ended up turning it. Oh, he turned into a thing after I failed to save Stalls. When he got killed in action, we had to finish him off. So technically Cohen got killed in action too, but he technically turned before he lost all his health. It was just one of those situations. Or he might have been infected prior. Who knows? The way this game works is funny. This, like I said, even though this was short-lived and it was only, what, I think we got to about 8 episodes took to beat the entire game, it is still one of my favorite games, like that I played. back in the day, you know? It was fun. So, that wraps up this one. Wilds, I'll be playing for a bit. I don't know how many episodes I'll be doing on that, but I'll definitely be putting the whole story in if I can, because, like I said, it's a series I like. But as far as classic series go, and finishing off, I think the next one we're doing is Dark Souls 1 is where I've made my decision. Because I just want the janky ones out of the way. I've got the remastered version. And to be honest, I probably have more fun with Demon Souls than I would with friggin' Dark Souls 1, to be honest. Because I've played it less. I've only played through Demon Souls one time. And I figure I'd give that one another go. Eventually. But, yeah, I think the next one we're doing is Dark Souls 1. That'll be the end of that guy. And I'm thinking I'm going to take it up a notch and go to Bloodborne after 1. We'll do 3, which is way funner. And we might wrap it up with Demon Souls, and that'll be the end of my enjoyment there. But also keep in mind, I got till about August to do the Metal Gear series. Which I'm not going to play 3 for a reason, but I'm going to play 1 and 2. But I'm also going to play the original 2, not the American versions, the story-based ones. Which could take a bit longer. Not sure. Those are harder to get around. Like, I'm never really sure which way I'm going. But they're story plot based, so. And, I don't know. They come out with part 4. I never did finish Metal Gear 4, but I did beat Metal Gear 5. I don't know if I want to run through that again, though. But it's like one of my favorite stories, so it's like, hey, if I could have it on my channel, I might as well, so I can always go back and enjoy my last play of the story. It's a great novel, to be honest. Really is. After that, I think my classic games are done. I mean, I was gonna do Legacy of Kain, but I played that so much, and they didn't remaster it to a point where I really give a fuck. I mean, I might go through Blood Omen completely. Not sure yet. I really don't know. I got those back on private anyways, so I might just scrap that idea. After that, it's just mainly current games or whatever I want to pick off. I mean, I still have my Witcher fun, and when my if it says playthrough, that's the story. And I mean, I got all my VR games, but my VR game streams, those are at my leisure. That's my neurology, my well-being, my health, my position in that. So, I mean, the VR streams, they'll come up when I'm feeling like VRing. Hitman 3 seems to be pretty fun, but I got to finish up Arizona Sunshine with my buddy. We got to wrap up the next DLC. I got a bunch of games though on there. I want to finish Alien Rogue Incursion. I also actually want to finish Metro. Those Alien, Rogue Incursion, and Metro are the 2 main VR games I want to finish. And I know I've taken a break from them, but they're very stressful on my neurology. Lot going on. You know, a lot of neuroactivity involved in the stress factors of those games. So I'm working on that. And so, I mean, I'm still going to get around to those. And I'm still holding out hope for VR on PSVR 2, but I'm not seeing the market push quite yet. I'm hoping with Oblivion they do something cool. I'll play Oblivion again if it's in VR. If it's not in VR, I might hold off. I mean, because I think Skyrim VR was one of the funnest experiences on that old unit I played, and I only could play it for like 15 minutes before getting sick. Because the old VR was just, ugh. But I figure another game bites the dust, we're done. And seeing Dark Souls 1 and whatever I'm currently playing. All right?